A good morning to you. Welcome back to World View. We're glad you're watching. It is time for World Press. Trix Ngado is now joining me here on set to take us through some of those stories that are making headlines in international media. Trix, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Sophia.
Yeah, you're doing well?
I'm doing okay.
All right.
So we're going to take a look at some of our papers and see what's making headlines. We have some story on Robert Mugabe. Just days after turning 93, he's off to Singapore for a medical checkup. There's been a lot of talk about how old he is and when is he planning to step away. So that's the African news giving us that, and it's the headline story. The headline says Mugabe off to Singapore for medical review days after turning 93. So the interesting thing about this story is that medical practitioners in Zimbabwe are on strike. So you can imagine the government isn't able to make sure that things are going well in the medical sector of that country, to the point that the government, even the president, has to go out for a medical review. So it's really ironic, and of course calls to question what that government is doing to make sure that people are actually taken care of. So his aides have repeatedly said that he's going, and there have been previous trips outside for medical care, have repeatedly said that this is just due to an eye cataract, but speculators feel like there might be more to it than just that, and especially given that he's 93 years old. Of course, you know, people, when they get to that age,
the more
complications issues you have, the more issues, because your body, I think, is taking on, is being slowing down and getting overwhelmed, especially being a president at that age.
But I find it whenever it comes to, you know, senior officials like presidents, even like the situation you have in Nigeria with Buhari, it has been a lot of questions and, you know, half-truths and some
they're trying
pure
to
lies covering up. So there's never quite 100% of what really is the situation when it comes to health, because it's such a sensitive area. So you do not want to worry the country, but at the same time, it's tricky because you also don't want to lie to your people
about your health. And of course, that's what makes John Pombe Magufuli special, because he took his wife to Muhimbili Hospital, which is the Kenyatta Hospital of Tanzania. That's the one special thing about him, because he has faith in that hospital. That means that his own wife can be treated there.
And that's the thing. The day our leaders even begin taking their children to schools here in Kenya,
and, you know,
going to hospitals here. That's when, you know, they're serious about getting us to a better place.
Exactly.
You know, not always, you know.
Yeah, if they can go to this hospital, then it means it's good enough for everyone else. Yeah, and then you're having the Mail and Guardian having an interesting cartoon. We had the finance minister making a very strong statement, saying that if lions work together as a team, they will bring down even a buffalo. So that's then a cartoon that they have gone down to break down, and they're saying the people he's talking to, they all have their own lions that they're fighting. So we have Zuma feeling like the opposition is his lion. We're having the opposition feeling like Zuma is his lion, is their lion, and everyone else has their own lion that they need to be fighting. So while Pravin Gordhan, the finance minister, was talking about poverty as a lion, they're just trying to depict the fact that everyone has their own priorities. So exactly. So while we're talking about working together, while he might be giving a message that is well intended, the people who are receiving it might be interpreting it on their own circumstances. So I think they need to get their priorities right, everyone, and that's what this cartoon is trying to depict. So from the little bubbles, they're showing various people thinking of their own kinds of lions and what they feel that needs to be fought and what they need to get together with.
All right, Trix, unfortunately, we have to cut it short there, because I understand